Hey everybody, this is, as you can tell by the title, is my weight loss journey. I've lost over 165 pounds in the past 2.5 to 3 years, and right now I've just been maintaining, and trying to live a happier, healthy life. Before I get into this video, I really want to talk about the people who impacted me throughout this whole thing, and that was people like my mom, my dad, family, friends, doctors, all the people who have helped me lose the weight to be where I am today. At my heaviest weight, I was 385 pounds. Now, my weight, I'm at 190. I'm feeling healthy, I'm feeling good, and life is just a whole lot better for me in general. But pretty much what it was like, I was fat my entire life. From the day I remember, I was always a chunkier kid, and there was reasons for that, obviously. I ate a lot of junk food. My parents and, like, my dad never wanted to eat together, really, so we didn't really have dinner together. We really didn't eat, like, vegetables or fruit or anything along those lines, but yet we were still a close family, so don't take anything, like, the wrong way with that. And it was just, like, really weird growing up bigger, because you see all these smaller people, skinnier people, and you walk into a room and everyone notices you first just because we're larger. And I wanted that to change, and some of the defining moments that happened for me in school where I got bullied a lot throughout my high school career, and people would, like, come up to me as seniors when I was a freshman, and I got pushed on the ground, I've been spit on, had my books thrown out of the way, and, like, that's hard. That really, really hurts. And it bothered me, because every single night, I didn't want to go to school. Like, I know not a lot of us really were huge into school, and I never really was. I've never been a fan of it, personally. But it should have been something that I still should have been able to go to and felt good about it, and not had to hate my body and hate myself because I was overweight. So that was the biggest key for me, starting to lose weight, but I really didn't start to try to drop weight until I graduated high school. And the moment that I knew it was time for me, it was the night when I was laying in my bedroom just bawling my eyes out because I felt horrible about the way I feel. I couldn't walk up steps without being tired. I was beat. I was mentally drained. I was just physically exhausted at all times of the day. And it's just so hard not knowing that you might not be here in 10 years, 15 years because I'm so heavy. And, like, who wants to deal with that in their life? It hurts so much knowing that honestly could have been me. I could have died before my 30s and wouldn't have been able to do anything really with my life. So what I started doing was I went to the local gym close by us. We had a Snap Fitness over by us, and I would just go there later at night and just do things I knew how to do. I would walk, I would do light weights, try any little thing I could to become a little bit healthier. So about 3 or 4 months down the line, I've dropped about 25 pounds through going to the gym, and didn't change my diet, didn't change what I drank or anything. But as I saw all those pounds come off, I wanted to be healthier still, so I tried to talk to my mom to convince her and me to go to a nutritionist together. So we walked into a nutritionist's office, and it was a scary place for me. I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how to eat. I thought I was going to be judged for being as big as I was, but they were very respectful, very helpful people, and I got in a program through them, and they helped me drop 65 pounds on their program. So, like, I was at 340, 350 when I dropped those first weight. Afterwards, I was down to about 290, 280-ish, and I was feeling great about myself. Never would have thought I would have made it back in the 200s because all I would do was eat and not know what to eat and just sit on my ass beforehand. And it was really wrong of me to do that to my body when your body is such a big thing for you, and you should always take care of your health and your mental health before you try to take care of any other things in your life. And I've really, really learned that throughout this. But anyways, as I was learning through their nutrition program, they showed me how to count my macros, count calories, when to eat, different types of like ways to cut food out from your day, like try intermediate fasting and other different popular techniques that people use nowadays to lose weight. And I gotta say that intermediate fasting was definitely huge for me throughout all that. So I'm down to about 280 pounds at this point, and I'm like, okay, I gotta keep this going. My goal weight is 220. I know I can do this. Keep pushing, keep believing in myself. So I hired a trainer, and my trainer was actually my best friend. And the dude is amazing at what he does. I absolutely couldn't thank him enough. He would call me, make sure I was doing okay with eating. He would back me up when I needed it. I've had a lot of rough nights going through binges of eating. And you would think after like getting so used to it that you'd be able to do it more, but we're all humans at the end of the day. And sometimes our mindset takes over. We're, okay, we want this piece of candy. Okay, we want that Snickers bar. Okay, give us a pizza. And I've definitely fallen off the wagon a few times during that. I would have a pizza when I shouldn't have because I had a great week, and then all of a sudden I threw it all away because I had a full day where I would binge and eat more than I wanted to. And my calories would be, gosh, 4,000, 5,000 calories. And I'm like, what am I doing to myself? So when I had days like that, it was all about me making the mental choice of getting back to where I wanted to be. So the next day it's like, okay, I gotta push that off, make sure I don't do this again, and then being the best I can. So I worked with him, and me and him working together, he helped me drop another 45 to 50 pounds. So I'm really close to my goal weight at this time. I believe I was at like 240, 230, and I started to branch off on my own to see if I could lose the rest of the weight without a support staff. But if I needed someone, I would still be able to reach out and they would be there for me. And it's crazy to think that I did lose the weight, the rest of it by myself. Of course, I've had a lot of tools that people have shown me how I can get the rest off. But I ended up dropping to 220 about a week to 2 weeks later. I had one big week where I dropped, I believe it was 8.5 pounds, and then the next week was about another 6 to 7, so maybe it wasn't 2 weeks or so, maybe it was 3, but I got it off really soon there, and then I'm like, alright, 220 pounds, I'm feeling good, I hit my goal weight, and to celebrate, of course, I went out and got myself some nice clothes and stuff because nothing fit me anymore, and it made me super ecstatic to be able to say that, like, I'm fitting in a large shirt. And I was so happy about that. And since that 220, I've wanted to get down to where I could be at a really, like, low body fat percentage, and I wanted to be skinnier. So, nowadays, like I said earlier in the video, I'm 190 pounds. Took me about another 5 months or so, 6 months, to get down to the 190. Because as soon as you're losing more weight, it's harder to burn off the extra pounds. But I'm extremely happy with where I am right now. Never would have thought I'd be in this position that I've been in. My whole life has changed. There's more positives than I ever thought there would be. And to say that I'm actually living life now, like enjoying and living life instead of just being there when I was fat, is truly an amazing thing. And I will never go back to being fat again. The happiness that I feel now when I'm in the gym, eating healthy foods, just being in shape, is like a world's difference. Never, never again will I be big. So, this is where I'm going to end the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was my first video, so I know it wasn't perfect, but we'll see how all these other ones go when I'm starting to make more. But if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Take care, and have a great day, everybody.